Welcome again to Bally's Hotel and Casino here in Atlantic City, New Jersey for Showbox, the new generation. Brought to you by DeBella Entertainment in association with Fight Promotions and Showtime. Your three judges scoring this contest ringside, Case and Cheeks, Barbara Perez, and Tony Perez. And at the sound of the bell, your third man in the ring, Earl Brown. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 8 rounds of boxing scheduled in the middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he wears the white trunks with orange and blue trim. He weighed in at 159 pounds. His professional record, 17 victories, 3 defeats. He has 2 draws and 7 wins coming by way of knockout. From Geneva, New York, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nick, the Machine Gun Brinson. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He wears blue and gold. He also weighed in at a ready 159 pounds. His professional record, a perfect one. 10 fights, 10 victories, 9 of them coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, by way of Khytrov, Rogue, Ukraine, ladies and gentlemen, Ievgen, the Ukrainian Lion, Khytrov.
Gentlemen, I expect you to obey my commands at all times and protect yourselves at all times. Touch them up.
And as we look at the numbers, size-wise, this is a fair fight. Brinson at 159 pounds, where he belongs. When he fought Andre Durrell at 168, he lasted less than 4 rounds. For him, light is right. And the rules here in Jersey, same as our first fight. No standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. Only the ref can stop the fight. Fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round, and if there's an accidental foul that brings a stoppage of the fight before the end of round 4, no decision. After that, we go to the cards. Barry.
All right. First round of an 8-round fight. And it's interesting that Khytrov told us about his new regimen in terms of diet and conditioning, and it really shows. I mean, he doesn't have any of that thickness that he kind of showed before. We didn't get a chance to see him with his shirt off until now, but I can really see a difference here.
Amateur experience. Nick Brinson, a very good amateur. He beat Errol Spence. He beat Sean Estrada, who made the Olympics. But he dropped 500 amateur fights. He was a world amateur champ in 2011, an Olympian in 2012. Pro experience, you see Nick Brinson, much more experienced. Interesting that Nick Brinson's only a year older. Yet you saw where he turned pro in relation to Khytrov.
Now, Brinson comes in here very confident, actually. He had a couple of losses, took some time away, reunited with his old trainer, changed his ways, got rid of a lot of the hangers-on, he told us. And he really gives himself a legitimate chance here.
Yeah, he said nobody wanted to fight Khytrov, and, you know, he was salivating to get in there with Khytrov. He said his style is made for him. To see if he capitalizes.
Max Schmeling said before he fought Joe Louis, I see something.
Yes.
He saw something.
Well, he did the first time. Saw the canvas.
Yeah, exactly. And right now you see Khytrov, who's walked through so many of his opponents, taking a little bit of a different tact here.
Yeah, usually he attacks. I was really high on Khytrov at the beginning. You know, he's knocking everybody out, knocking good opponents out. But then in his last fight with Coley, you know, I saw that, you know, he's still learning. He tries to load up with every single shot. I think that was the problem in the fight with Coley. And he put his punches together more often. Maybe he would have gotten him out of there. And let's see if he learned from that last fight.
Not real busy here in the first round. He's kind of letting Brinson dictate the fight.
We're pretty familiar with Brinson on Showbox, but he's been inconsistent in his effort. Dominic Wade, he started very slowly. Melendez has moved quickly.
Brinson keeps touching him with that jab. Khytrov not doing much.
Not so far. A lot of side to side from Khytrov. That's something we have not seen a lot of. Triple jab from Brinson.
Is he looking for that one punch again? Khytrov?
Well,
Gonna beat Brinson like that.
we know he should, right? This passiveness from Khytrov, this could be giving Nick Brinson a lot of confidence.
And working a pretty good jab here in the first round. I would have to think that jab will be enough to win the round for him. Had a chance to talk to both fighters about what they need to do here. Is Ievgen Khytrov.
Yeah, that's the way we're going to do it. We're going to come back up.
I thought he did a pretty good job of that, actually, in the first round, Raul.
Yeah, he did. Good lateral movement, good snappy jab, precise jab, making the jabs count. You see Khytrov right off the bat applying a little bit more pressure now. He's like trying to walk him down. Walk him down. He's walking him down, but not throwing him nothing. Now he is.
And that's the Khytrov that we are more used to seeing. That side-to-side movement was not anything that he'd shown us before.
Yeah, Khytrov needs to be busy and explosive. Letting his punches go now.
Yeah, totally different fighter here in round two.
Yeah.
Brinson said he wanted to set up on Khytrov's left shoulder. And you're going to see Brinson moving right now to the left. He's going to move a lot to the right in this fight, away from the right hand of Khytrov. That's the plan anyway. 25 punches in round one from Khytrov, guys.
As long as Brinson keeps giving him that lateral movement or just taking a little step to the right, to the left, jab, hold him in the inside. Khytrov is the type of guy that needs to set to throw his punches. I don't think he could throw punches off his movement. He's not that type of fighter.
Good movement in this fight so far from Brinson.
And it doesn't seem like the aggressiveness that Khytrov showed in the first minute of this round. Well, now he's coming forward again a little bit, but not with as much sense of urgency as he opened the round with.
No, not nearly as busy as we've seen him in the past. And Brinson really getting the better of it.
Yeah. Good counters there by Brinson. If you see Khytrov, he's looking at him too much. He's thinking too much. Might be thinking, hey, I'm not going to catch this guy. He's giving me problems. He's got to let his punches go. He's got to make something happen. He's got to rough him up, push him, make it a rough fight. And get Brinson off of that stance. You know, as long as Brinson is standing there and you give him all the time to think, he's going to work well that way.
Had a pretty nice left hand off the ropes a moment ago, too. Three-punch combination from Brinson.
And he keeps turning him. Staying off the ropes. He walks him down to the center of the ring. Makes him miss. Playing very smart, Brinson, so far.
Don't punch, don't punch. Let's go. Wait. Hey!
I thought another pretty good round for Brinson.
I'm with you. I think he's fighting fantastically.
Yes.
All right, listen to what I'm going to tell you. Listen, let me see some good sharp 1-2s. You hear me? Good sharp. Stay right. Keep one. Don't give him back the ground, Shaq. Like, don't pull back. Don't give him that step back. Let him go back. You understand me? Start closing the gap on him. You hear me? Now, when he starts throwing, go underneath him. Start breaking him down body and then come up to the head. Got it? Deep breath. Yo, I want to see the jab, though. Don't stop the jab. You understand?
Okay. How you feel? Focus? We good? Huh?
Make this easy work, man.
Yeah, easy work, buddy. Easy work. You just need to stay tight. Give me that Vaseline real quick.
All right, seconds, let's go.
Round 3 of this 8-round fight. And again, Brinson working side to side, staying busy.
And you see how Khytrov came out. One single punch and he missed. And Brinson just popped him with 3 or 4 jab combinations and moved around.
Key round, I think, in this fight. Khytrov has to establish that he's going to be coming forward and putting pressure on. He has to set a fast pace. Because remember, it's only an 8-round fight.
I was going to say, you can't give away too many rounds.
Yeah, he's going to run out of time. Maybe if he doesn't make something happen in this round where he could turn it his way or offset Brinson, push him back, catch him with some good shots, it's going to get harder. It's harder to catch up when you're down like that.
Let his arm go. Let his arm go. Break. Don't punch.
Right on him, Shaq.
Brinson is being first very consistently.
And Barry, he's also punching in combination. And the reason Khytrov isn't is because Brinson's giving him just enough movement after Khytrov punches that Brinson's not there to be hit with combination. Gary Stark in Khytrov's corner wanted jab, which he's seeing, and body work, which he's really not seeing.
And he wants him to close that gap. But you don't close the gap by just walking towards him and not throwing any punches. You got to make something happen.
And I think Brinson's showing some very good movement. I mean, he's just not there.
Good block there by Brinson.
If there's a single dominant weapon in this fight, it would be Khytrov's right hand. We haven't seen it yet. He may need it very soon.
Yeah, a little bit of swelling under the right eye of Khytrov also.
And a little bit of, looks like he's frustrated too. A little frustration on Khytrov. The more Brinson could make him get frustrated, the easier it'll get for Brinson, because he'll keep baiting him in with that jab. Khytrov will keep running into Brinson's punches.
You're right about the frustration, because Khytrov turned southpaw there for a little bit.
Good right hand a moment ago by Khytrov, best punch of the fight, but one only.
A little bit closer around, you think?
I think closer. I'm yet convinced Khytrov has won it.
Brinson just caught him with good right lead.
I think the final 10 seconds of this round could decide the round. Close round.
Hey, Phil. Good round. You got to start backing up a little bit, otherwise you're moving too much, okay? All right? How you feel energy-wise? Right here. Good?
Yeah, get closer. Stop breaking them down now. You hear me? Check. I want to see a line of body work. Start hitting them in the body. On the clinches, go to the angle. You hear me? Yeah. All right, let's go, baby.
Take a look at action from round 3. Late in the round. Big right hand. Barry called that the best punch of the fight. I think it was. And look at Khytrov fighting southpaw. Raul mentioned frustration. That's always a sign when a fighter doesn't usually do that, and then all of a sudden he turns southpaw. That's usually frustration more than a tactical.
Let's go. All right. Go to the sides and throw.
I'm still not sure he won a round.
Yeah, it was a close round. I think he certainly could have given it to Brinson.
Yeah, it was a close round. I think I gave it to Brinson. Close, but I did give it to him.
I did too.
Come on. Hands are free now. Come on.
Combination for Brinson again. Brinson's corner did not want to move quite as much.
Break. Don't push him, all right?
Khytrov not trying to bully him. I'm telling you, he's frustrated. I still think that Khytrov, he just hasn't been able to make that transition to the amateurs into the pros. I don't see any different from his last fight with Coley. That's what he needs. Jab. Touch him with the jab.
Break. Across the shoulder.
Khytrov and his team said one of the reasons he was off against Coley was that he was exhausted. He had fought 3 months in a row. My answer to that is, hey, you know what the schedule was? The fighters in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. They fought 3 times in one night.
And when you're a prospect, you got to build up your record. You got to keep busy. You got to keep learning. You got to keep molding into a professional fighter and get different styles. So when you hit the big time, then you're able to make adjustments.
Well, I know, Steve, you always tell the story about Sugar Ray Robinson fighting Jake LaMotta twice in 3 weeks with a fight in between. Nice 4-punch combination from Brinson.
And when you flash your hands in that manner, it impresses the judges, even if you don't land all the shots.
That's where Khytrov wants to fight.
Break. Don't punch.
That's exactly why Brinson is holding.
Yeah, Brinson a smart fighter. He's got the experience. He holds them, walks them down, lets the referee separate them, and that gives you a little break. It'll offset the rhythm that Khytrov got. You know, you got to restart again. It's frustrating.
There was a right hand from Khytrov. 3-punch answer from Brinson. Body shot in the right hand of the head by Brinson.
Very little body work by Khytrov. He's not slowing Brinson up. This is a case where the judges have to look very carefully because it's clear who the aggressor is, but how effective is Khytrov's aggression. Little body shot there from Khytrov from the distance.
But again, the answer from Brinson.
The halftime numbers, Brinson with an advantage in jabs. They've thrown about the same. Power punches, percentages aren't that high, but Brinson again with a little bit of an edge there, and he's been a slightly busier fighter. The numbers suggest a pretty close fight, and if you did give Khytrov that 4th round, it is a close fight.
I've given all 4 to Brinson, but I absolutely understand the last 2.
Throw your jab out there, got it? And then start working. Give me combinations. Check hard body shots. Start working downstairs and up. 4 or 5 at a time now. You hear me? Deep breath.
Okay. Let's turn the fight now. We got the fight once. We got the fight once, but we got to turn it on him now. We're winning the fight. Okay, got to turn it. Let's get all. Let's go. Be smart. Let's go.
I'm quite sure he's got the fight won.
Yeah, that's a little premature.
Stay sharp, Nick. Stay
Still
sharp.
got 4 more rounds, and he's fighting a power puncher, so.
And the pressure fighter usually, Raul, you know this better than anybody because that's how you fought. Usually the second half of the fight is when the pressure fighter is more effective.
You get the second win. You wake up, and in his corner, Khytrov out there, we're trying to wake him up. They said, we need body shots. You got to be busy. You got to get on top of him. You got to make something happen. So there, you know, there's a sense of urgency. They know the fight is close or he's down. Got to keep him there, Khytrov.
He's trying to work the body. There's a combination to the head by Khytrov.
Brinson comes back. Not as effective with his punches, but he's still scoring.
Brinson breathing through his mouth a little bit now.
Break. Don't punch. Let him go.
He's holding on.
Come on, stop holding. Fight.
And Brinson knows what he's not, and what he's not is a huge puncher, so he doesn't try. You know, he's throwing punches to land and score, not to hurt Khytrov. It's working.
Brinson's chin is way up, guys. Watch that overhand right of Khytrov.
Well, nothing will stop a good jab like a counter right hand. If Khytrov can land a few of those, Brinson will stop jabbing as much.
Brinson dropping his left hand.
Khytrov, though, just kind of walking in, not coming in behind the jab at all.
At this point, it seems to me like this fight is all about Brinson's energy level. If he has the energy to keep moving and throwing combination, he can win these rounds. If he doesn't, if he slows up a little bit, he's going to get overrun.
I agree. I agree, Steve.
Good right hand there by Khytrov.
Now, Brinson's just not busy enough to win this round.
No, you're right.
Break. Let's go.
Brinson could be getting just a little tired.
I see a little bit less on his punches. I think Raul mentioned it also.
Khytrov needs to keep digging. He's got to keep that momentum going.
Come on, let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
He's tired.
Break. Break. Break.
Get right on him. Or stealing time.
Much better round, I thought, from Khytrov. Still to come, our main event of the evening. Let's see another Ukrainian, Steve.
A little bit different one in Derevyanchenko. We've seen him before. Boy, after his last fight, I couldn't wait to see him again after he knocked out Kampa. He's coming right back, and the technician, I love him.
Fighting Ievgen Ayala. Ayala comes in full of confidence, comes off a big win, is the biggest of his career. And he says a big confidence builder. He's going to get all he wants, though, from Derevyanchenko. That is our main event. Still to come here on ShoBox.
You hear me? Let's go. Body head, baby. Don't let him grab you. He grab you, push out of it, and start working now. You hear me? Let's go, baby. You're way faster. Got it? Yo, use your shoulder gets in and let him go. Chef, let's go. Seconds to go. Come on, baby. Make it start, man.
This is round 6 of this 8-round fight.
Our audio picked up Brinson's corner telling him that he lost the last round and he has to give them 9 minutes. I think this is a very close fight.
I think it is too.
Yeah, there's been some close rounds, but I still got Brinson up ahead. Maybe by 1 round, 2 rounds.
I've got Brinson ahead too, but I really allow him for the fact that both the 3rd and 4th rounds easily could have been scored either way.
And the last round, he lost the last round.
I give Khytrov the last round.
Well, we've been hyping Khytrov pretty good on ShoBox. If he wants to show us he's special, he's going to have to do something pretty good these last 3 rounds. This fight is probably there to win. He's been outboxed for large portions of this fight.
I think he's getting outboxed in this round too.
Yeah, he's got to turn it up. He's got to turn the pressure up. He's got to make his power count.
Hey, his body looks good. He looks in shape, but he can't win the fight with his body. You got to show me some skills. You got to be smart. You got to make things happen.
Right hand there did catch Brinson. Another right hand. Brinson for the first time looks like he's slowed.
Oh, he's hurt.
Hold on, he's in trouble now. Backs out of harm's way, and he dropped right on top of him.
Brinson's been down only once in his career. That was on ShoBox against Melendez. Got up to win.
I think he's still in a little bit of trouble. He dropped right on top of him again, but not throwing punches. Double jab, right hand. That was a good one.
Brinson bending at the waist so much, Khytrov has to go to the body.
I think Brinson's legs are betraying him here. And a good right hand again. And Brinson backs into a corner once again. He's still in trouble. Still a long way to go in this round, 50 seconds.
He's keeping his left hand up. I mean, he's still smart enough to know that Khytrov's power hand is coming. You see, he keeps it up. He just blocked that one.
Tries to fight off the ropes. Might be back a little bit now. By far the best round of the fight for Khytrov. The left hand and a good one from Khytrov. Brinson gets out of there again. Combination. Although a couple of them missed. seconds of this round. Best round of the fight for Khytrov.
Damn thing for 6 minutes, baby.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
I guarantee you win.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I need you on this fight. I need you.
Sit down. Let me see them uppercuts. Let's see them sneezels. Got it? Check. You know what? Check. Right hand, left hook. He's walking right into your right hand, left hook. Got it?
Action from round 6. It was all Khytrov. This was the most one-sided round of the fight.
Make sure you get that water up, please.
Brinson kind of desperate there. You see him trying to get away. Still able to slip a lot of punches, but he took a big left hand, and for the first time in the fight, really, he was against the ropes. We did not see much of that in the previous round.
Got it?
And in his corner,
he's tired.
Definitely
He got nothing left. His punches are slow.
Let's go. All right, second, let's go.
I need you to win these rounds. Okay?
So we come to the 7th round now. And Brinson's going to have to find something that clearly was not there in the last round. Khytrov trying to get in the range here, pursuing Brinson. Left hand right behind it.
Hold him. Break. Let him go. Fight.
Every time Brinson holds, Khytrov needs to just bump him off, push him off, and keep working, keep digging. Keep working himself in with the jab, head movements. Don't worry about Brinson's holding. Let the referee worry about it.
And the momentum that Khytrov established in round 6, he's got to maintain it, because if he loses one more round in this fight, he could get a draw, he could even get a loss. Clearly the swing rounds were 3 and 4.
Oh, definitely, and he's having a really good round here.
I think Brinson, I don't want to say he's in survival mode, because I don't think he is, but I do think he's pretty gassed.
Khytrov woke up. He's in his jabbing mode. Double, triple jab.
Right hand. Another right hand that was landed partially on the line. I think Khytrov might be a little bit tired also.
Yeah, he's throwing big bombs. Taste that knockout. He's looking for it, but gotta set him up. Can't get careless.
Hold his head. Let him go.
It's sloppy at times.
Don't punch.
Brinson's punch output way down.
There was a huge right hand, and this time Brinson is in trouble. Staggers back into the corner, takes the double jab to the right to the body, left to the right to the head, and the right to the body. Another left to the head, and a right to the head, and he holds on. Khytrov, another big right hand, drives Brinson into the ropes. Brinson very wobbly now, trying to hold on. Another big right hand drives Brinson backward. Brinson just going on guts here. It's still a long way to go in this round. Brinson catches a right from Khytrov again. It will not take a lot. Right hand to the head, left hand underneath, and another left hand to the top of the head. Brinson showed some guts, I'll say that.
How much is it going to take for Earl Brown to step in here?
3-punch combination and another left hand makes it a 4-punch combination. Brinson, a body right hand misses.
You got to wonder if this was a 10-8 round, guys.
Looks like it. It was all Khytrov.
Absolute domination. But Brinson survives it.
How you feeling? You good?
No answer to that question. Are you feeling good?
Yo, this round, this round,
Action from round 7. Boy, has Khytrov taken control of this fight. An overhand right over a lazy jab. I said earlier, best way to stop a jab is to land that counter right. That was a lazy jab, didn't come back. And that's why Khytrov was landed. And then you see just punch after punch. He really never stopped the whole round. Brinson almost never answered, and I'll tell you, in terms of the referee intervening in this fight, Brinson's lucky the fight is still alive.
Right? 5 at a time.
Short step back and continue punching.
He's gonna come out right.
He's gonna come out trying to knock you out, knock your fucking ass out. Uppercut, right hand,
Last round, guys.
It was all Brinson could do to shake hands. The opening of this round. Left hand with the jab knocks Brinson back to start the round.
Round 7, Khytrov landed more than 50% of his power shots.
Brinson clearly has nothing left. It's just going to be a question of can he survive this round.
And it looks like he's just looking to survive. So far, he hasn't thrown any punches. Backing up, giving Khytrov everything.
Right hand by Khytrov. Khytrov just walking him down. A good straight right hand. And again, Brinson in trouble. Back to the ropes. Gets there with a combination of right hand and a left hook. And another big right hand by Khytrov and another one. And Brinson again gets off the ropes, but he's wobbly once more.
The numbers we saw in round 7 looks like we're on our way to the same numbers here in round 8. I scored that round 10-8 by the way.
I did too. And Khytrov just continues to dish out punishment.
It might be another 10-8 round.
If he gets through it.
And that lead that Brinson may have developed on the cards early, that's gone. I have Khytrov ahead.
I do too now.
Comfortably ahead. I know it's a little closer on your card.
Midway through the final round. Brinson got there with the right hand.
Well, in that career best win against Melendez, Brinson showed a lot of courage and guts. He's showing the same thing today, because he could have been out of there by now.
Inside a minute remaining in this fight.
Remember, Khytrov stopped Melendez in the 8th.
Good left hand.
Same thing.
Good left hand again.
Badly hurt.
And another left hand that drives him back. Into the corner it goes. 38 seconds remaining. A chopping right hand left behind it. And finally Brinson takes a knee and that's it. Earl Brown stops the fight.
No. What time? What time?
Well, when it came time to finish, he did finish.
And, you know, I feel bad for Nick Brinson. I hope he's okay, obviously, but he fought about as well as he could fight for the first half of the fight. And he showed a lot of heart throughout. He was in great shape. Say what you want about Khytrov, but he was in with a guy today who offered a lot of resistance.
Absolutely.
Yeah, got it. Lots of good opponents. Has experience. He got in great shape, and Khytrov, took care of business.
I do think Brinson, he took a knee on purpose, and I think it was all to buy a little time to get through the fight. And it'd be interesting to see how the judges have to score.
Yeah, I think until the 7th, it probably was a very close fight, but that might have been, I don't know, we'll see if the judges scored that as we did, 10-8. I was actually a little surprised that fight wasn't stopped a couple of seconds before Brinson went to 1-8.
Yeah, because he wasn't throwing any punches back.
Let's take a look at the end of the fight. See what you think.
Yeah, there was one particular hand, well, that left hook really, and then right here you can't stop the fight because those, yeah, his head is snapping back. And this is where I thought O'Brien was going to step in.
Oh, but, yeah. Could have easily stepped in right there.
He took a knee, and then Earl Brown stepped in to stop the fight.
Yeah, he pushed him back, and Brinson fighting on instinct. And I'm glad the ref stopped it when he did, because if he had issued a count and then let Brinson take more punishment, it would have been a little bit ridiculous.
Well, it was really an interesting fight, as Brinson had every opportunity to win it.
Yeah. Brinson won the first couple of rounds. Khytrov came on in the 3rd, 4th, and then took control in the 5th. So it was a tale of more than one fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Earl Brown calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 2 minutes and 31 seconds of the 8th and final round. Your winner by TKO, he's still undefeated from Brooklyn, New York, Ievgen, the Ukrainian Lion, Khytrov.
Yes, Ievgen Khytrov stays unbeaten, but for 4 or 5 or even 6 rounds, he didn't look good. He didn't look